Hi everyone, welcome back to my page. My name is Sade Simone. I've been doing a series of videos talking about the starter makeup kit, and with this video it's geared towards women that are just starting out in makeup, which means you don't have a lot, you've been kind of nervous, you haven't bought a lot of products and you're not sure what you want to get. So with this video, I'm gearing it towards women that are budget friendly as well as women of color for the most part. Now there are some products that are universal. There's a lot of different things that you can use for non-people of color, but kind of geared towards people of color as well as women that are on a budget. Now with this, I've done all the other ones I've done foundations as well as powders, different things like that, lipstick and lip glosses and whatnot. With this one in particular, I'm talking about blushes, bronzers, as well as contour, and as well as illuminators like highlighters and whatnot. So stick around and we'll get started with it. So let's get started. I'm starting with ones that I have the least of them, and to start off with is kind of along bronzers as well as contour. The other ones I have more, I guess, items to talk about. To start off with, I have the tried, the true. Everyone uses it. I've heard about it on YouTube and I said, hey, let me go out and try it, and I love it. With the use of bronzers, you have bronzers and you have contour. They tend to get mixed together and confused, and honestly I didn't know until like not that long ago, because I'm not a makeup artist, I'm a makeup enthusiast, so I learn as I go, is that bronzers are used to give your face warmth around the hollows of your cheeks and your forehead as well as your temples. So what I did was I went out and bought CoverGirl Queen Collection, and this one is in Ebony Bronze. This bronzer, and this is how it looks, this is the depth of how deep it is. And with this bronzer, it gives you warmth to your face. I use this pretty much almost every day for the most part. I do contour with powder sometimes, but for the most part I use a bronzer if I'm going to work. I keep this inside of my travel makeup kit. I keep a travel makeup kit because most days when I'm going to work, I put my makeup on in the car. So I use that one most days. I absolutely love it. It has it has flakes in it, as far as shimmery flakes in it. And it doesn't do too much, but it gives my face warmth, and it gives it different dimension instead of it being flat foundation across my face. That's the first one. The other one that I used before I went to the CoverGirl one was by e.l.f. e.l.f. makes really great products, and they're very, very inexpensive. They sell them at like Target and Walmart and whatnot. With these products, this one in particular, it comes with the mirror that's up under my hand, and with this, as you can see, it has a panel of 4 different colors. I did not use this side with the white and the light brown. I used the darker side, and it's kind of engrooved out. You can see it a little bit. But with this one, I would take my brush and go in it a couple of times, and I would go through the hollows of my cheeks and put it on. This one is not nearly as dark as my CoverGirl, but it's really, really good. And if you're lighter than me, it will be really good for you. This is not necessarily considered a bronzer, but if you wanted to buy it in the store, that's the name that they have for it. This one does not have any goldenness to it. It's more flat and it's matte. But it works really well for everyday use as a bronzer slash contour for me. I loved it. I love the fact that it had the difference that you can use for the colors. So if you wanted to do it even lighter, you could do these two, or you can do the bottom two. And then it has a mirror with it, which is really awesome, especially for the price, less than about $6. The other one that I have for bronzers, which work for probably a little bit lighter, and then depending on what you're looking for, this one. This is by NYX, and it's called Bright Idea. It's a stick format formula, and it works really well as a bronzer, and you can also use it as a highlighter depending on what your skin tone is and what you're looking for. I kind of liked it a lot. I don't like it as much as I do for my CoverGirl, but it's a really good alternative for, especially if you're on the go and you want something really light, and it gives you a very light bronze glow going around. It kind of blends in a little bit, but it gives you that glow that you need. Now for my other ones, with this one I have contours. And with the contour is going to be matte, as well as it's going to give you, it's not going to necessarily make you look extra ashy, but it's going to give you a more defined look against your cheeks, as well as your forehead and temples and whatnot. The first one is the lower end. This one's called Ruby Kisses, and this is in Ebony. I'm not sure what stores you can find this at other than beauty supply stores. That's where I've seen it at, as well as online. I was given this because a friend of mine couldn't use it because it was too dark for her, and so I tried it and I said, well, hey, let me try it as a contour, and I really like it. It looks really good against my skin. It doesn't make me look too ashy, and it gives me that that contour that I need against my hollows on my cheeks as well as my forehead. The other one that I bought that I also ended up getting at a beauty supply store was City Color. Now this one came in a whole set. It's called Contour Effects. With this one, it has your contour, it has the bronze, and then it has your highlight. To start off with the contour, if you look, this color is extremely deep, and it's a really, really rich dark brown. The bronze I have not used a whole lot because up under my eyes is where they're talking about using it. Up under your eyes on your forehead, I use another setting powder for that. But this highlighter, I have to say, this is a very good highlighter, and majority of the time in these they want to put golden tone highlighters, and with that it kind of takes away, because if you're not wearing golden tones, you don't want to have to put a golden tone highlighter on because you're on the go. This one is not golden tone. It kind of gives you that prismatic effect, and it's silvery. I guess that's the best way to describe it, but it's not golden tones. It's a silvery kind of pinkish sometimes, depending on what blush you put on. But I really, really love it, especially for the price. It's less than $6. It's a great product. With this one, it comes in a little container, and it also has a magnetic close to it, so it's very good for on the go, compact, and you're able to just stow it away. The other one is Black Radiance. Black Radiance is sold on Walmart. I'm not sure what other stores they sell it in, but I know you can find it online as well. They have a light to medium, and then this is a medium to dark because of my skin tone. I really, really like this one, and this one gives you a golden tone for your highlight. This one's real similar to the Color Effects, but except it has the contour, the sculpt, which is the same as the bronzer, and then it has the highlight. This highlight is much different than the other one. This is a golden highlight. This will be a really good go-to for women that are on the go. You get put on your makeup probably in the car or things like that, or you need to have all your stuff together because you're traveling. This is a really good compact for that. The contour is deep, just like the other one, so it works really well for my brown girls, for my color, maybe a little bit darker and maybe a little bit lighter. The sculpt I've used only a couple of times. This one actually works pretty well for under the eyes. I haven't used it a whole lot to let you know whether or not it creases. But the highlight gives you that glow within. It's not going to be blinged out like a disco ball, no, but it's going to give you a really good glow within type highlight, golden highlight, and I love it. This one's a really good buy, and it's around $6 or $7. Walmart, great. Now for my other ones, to go into the other products that I have blushes, as well as I'm going to talk about illuminators and highlighters. For the blushes, to start off with, I really enjoy e.l.f. blushes, and with these they have a really great idea with them. They come in compacts. With these compacts, they have 4 different ones that you're able to pick, 4 different ones per compact, and it's around $6 each or less. With these 4, they have 3 different formulas that you could choose from. The first one is dark, which is this one that you see in front of me, and then they have light, as well as they have a cream one. I have not tried the cream one yet because I have really oily skin, so with me having oily skin, I tend to shy away from cream based blushes and whatnot, so I tend to do powder ones. But with this one, this is brown girl friendly. Matter of fact, Jackiana did a tutorial using this one, and I tried it, and because she was using it, I tried it, and I said, oh, I have to keep on using this. So this is my daily go-to for my blushes. They have a peachy color, they have a red that has flakes in it for probably more of a wintry type blush. They have a more brick red. This is one I use pretty much daily if I'm doing something in the evening time, and for during the day they have a pinky tone too. These are very brown girl friendly. You can make them really, really intense, or you can do a light sweep to give you a light color of blush. All of these come with the compact that also has the mirror up under it where my hand is. I love this one. And the great thing with these is that the compact, you're able to pop these out and mix and match with the other ones that they have. So you're able to take out one and say, hey, I want to take this one out and I wanted to mix it with, say, the lighter one. So this is the light one, and you're able to pop these out. With this light one, you have pink, you have a nice mauve color, an apricot color, and then a light brown. With this one, it may blend in a little bit with your skin tone, but these other three look great against brown skin as well. And even as dark as I am, I wear the light one too, especially in the summertime. Summer, spring tones, these are really good. I love this one. Here's the kicker. With e.l.f., they also make illuminators, or highlighters. This gives you the glow within type illuminating. So they have 4 that you're able to choose from, and you're able to mix and match. So with me, what I would do is I would pop out 2 of these and I would put 2 blushes in here, and then that's my go-to. I don't have to worry about packing another highlighter. I have my blushes and I have my highlight all in one with the mirror that goes with it. So I really, really love their products. Great products. And you're able to pop them out and mix and match it. Now, with that, I have another one that comes with multiple different blushes to choose from, and it's from Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution makes really, really good affordable products for makeup. With this one, it comes with 8 different ones, and on the side you have 2 that are highlighters or illuminators. With this one, it is a silvery one, and you have a reddish pinkish one. These other 6, they show up really, really well, especially the light pink, the apricot, the hot pink, and this more I guess muted pink. These 2, you have to put these on just a tad bit heavier for them to make sure that they show up, but these other ones, they show up really, really well, and it's worth the money for it. It's around $15 for this, and you can buy it at like Ulta and other beauty supply stores that sell Makeup Revolution. These 2 make it so that you don't have to have any type of highlighter or illuminator with you. So they give you that illumination on your cheeks, and so you put on one of the blushes and then you throw this on top, you are good to go. You don't have to worry about anything else. So these are good to have as well. The size of them is the only downfall. It's a little large depending on how many different products you want to have with you. So that's the only takeaway with that. But other than that, I love it. I use it all the time. I use it at least 2 to 3 times a week. The other ones that I have are single-use blushes. The first one is NYX. They make really great single-use blushes. I have not tried their illuminating blushes that they have, but this one is their matte blush, and this one is in amber. I wear this whenever I do a lot of peachy tones or pinky tones, and it looks really well against my skin. I love their products in general, but their blushes are very good as well. The other one that I have is Milani. With this Milani, I use this one. This one is Berry Amore. With the Berry Amore, it shows up and it has a built-in highlighter in it. So it gives you that glow on your cheeks as soon as you put it on. They have so many different colors that look good on our skin. Please take your time and go through, find which one you want to try. And they're not expensive. It's $10 or less. And then depending on where you go, you can get a coupon for it. So I would try it. It's worth your money to go try it, and if you don't like it, depending on where you go, you can take it back and get another one. But these are very worth it. They're extremely pigmented and they look good. They glide on the skin, and they have a built-in highlighter in them too. And this is one of the baked blushes, by the way. I didn't mention that. And this one is in Berry Amore again. The others that I have are now highlighters. This is where my babies. I love my highlighters, and I found a lot of good ones just randomly built in. Other than my e.l.f., which is kind of gives you that glow within, but every now and then you want something that gives you a little bit more bang for your buck. So what I did was I've just started randomly buying them. I don't spend a lot of money on them because sometimes they end up working really well and sometimes they don't. So I like to just try and bump around. My first one is going back to Makeup Revolution. They have what they call strobing, and also they have other highlighters too, but the ones that I've been trying are the strobing ones. And with this one, it looks like it doesn't go on that bright, and it doesn't give you that type of glow. This one is called Moon Glow Lights. This one gives you a glow that is so pretty, and it's not like a blinged out glitter glow. It gives you that glow like you're just looking like moon glow, literally, and it's so beautiful. I love it. You put on all your stuff. You don't even have to put on blush for this one, and it just gives you this beautiful glow. I love it. Make sure that you're not too heavy-handed with it, because if you're too heavy-handed with it, it'll look like you have a giant streak going across your face. But great product, like $5-6. That's it. $5-6 for this one. The other one that I have, this is one that I randomly ended up getting years ago, and I got it from Sephora. It's a Sephora product, and it's called it's one of their micro smooths, and it's called Stardust. With this one, you don't even have to use much with it, but when you put it on, it just gives you this golden glow. So anytime that I want like a really golden, light golden glow, I've been reaching towards this one, and I've used this one for years. Don't judge me, I've had it for a while, but I love it. Now for other really inexpensive highlighters, I have Wet n Wilds. These are my two Wet n Wilds. One gives you a pinky glow, one gives you a golden glow. This one is named Sangria Castles, and this one is I'll Have a Cosmo. With both of these, they are great products, and they're $5 each. I love them so much, and they're easy to go to. Matter of fact, right now I have the Sangria Castles on my cheeks, and it gives you a really good glow for the price, and even it's better than some of the higher end ones, and surprising, and it's really inexpensive. It's $5 for it. It's Wet n Wild, and I was really surprised with the quality of it and how much you get, because look at it, you get so much product for the price of it, as well as it's drugstore. You can't beat it. Going and I bought a couple of them. They had buy one get one half, so I bought 2 of them, and now I have plenty of highlights for whenever I want to change it up and try something new. Now this one I have to do an honorable mention, even though it's not necessarily just a highlighter, but it's going to be included whenever I do my eyeshadow video. This one is the BH Cosmetic one. At the bottom of this one, it has 4 different highlights, and I tell you, these are some beautiful highlights. There's a pinky tone that gives you that iridescent pinky tone, and these 4 for golden highlights, beautiful. The light bronze, this is my favorite. This is my baby in the middle. This is the one that I use whenever I want any type of golden highlights, and this one is a deeper bronze. So for those that want to use bronzers, that'll work as well. I'm not sure exactly how dark you need to be for this one, because for me, I think it may be a little, it will blend in with my skin a little bit. But these 4, they're beautiful. It's worth the money. I got this from Ulta, and it was around $14 for full price, and I know they do sales for $10. And also, she just released another one of these, and this one is called the Carly Bell kit, and it comes with eyeshadows as well. A couple of I use the golden eyeshadow, so if you ever want any golds, these are really good for gold bronzy eyeshadows. But these highlighters, it is worth the money for the highlighters right there. $10, and you have 4 of them. It is worth it. I love this one. I hope I was able to help you, and if you ever have any questions or want any other products, or you have any suggestions about products that you say, hey, you may want to try this one, or this one really works for me and I didn't mention it. And remember, my list of items that I use are ever growing. It changes up. I may stop using another one and start using something else. Please let me know. I'm a makeup enthusiast. I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm learning things every day, and I'm getting better at certain things. Getting better at applying certain products. Or if you see something that say, hey, you may want to try doing it this way. And also send me any makeup YouTubers that you like watching and can give me some type of insight on how to be able to use products a little bit better. But I'm here for you. Let me know. Please like, subscribe to my page if you want to see more of my content, and share my video. And I hope you have a wonderful and great day. Bye.